Hello, welcome to Kent Beer Reviews. Thanks for joining me again. Right, I've got a series of beers here that I should have done months and months ago, being coffee porters. So anyway, this is the first one. It's from Northern Monk, and this is their Patrons Project 1.01 coffee porter, coming in at 7.4% ABV. I know it's 20 IBUs, doing a little bit of research, but check out this absolutely fantastic label. This is a photograph taken by a guy called Tom Joy, who lives in the Leeds area, and Raw Emotions. This beer is brewed with coffee from Northern Star Roasters in Leeds, and it's brewed with Rwandan, I'm probably butchering this up, Gashonga. Doesn't even sound Rwandan, does it? But anyway, look, check this out. I've had this beer for so long. So this is all a limited edition. I think this beer is still available at Beers of Europe, I believe, not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of writing on the back of this. So this is Patrons Project, the first Patrons Project that they came out with. There's more information if you want to pause it for all the other information. So this came out back in 2016, about, I think it might have been something like August or September, something like that, of last year. So I mean, I've had this, completely forgot I had them, and then I was like, oh. So I'm a bit worried that a few of my beers recently have been, once I've opened the cans or the bottle, they've gone everywhere, because they've been in a cupboard down in the kitchen. We had a first heat wave this year, back in whenever it was. We've had 2 or 3 since, and it may have affected them slightly somehow. But anyway, so this beer is brewed with coffee. This is a 330ml can, standard UK size. It says here best before the 28th of December. So there you go. I'm reviewing this on the, what's the date today? 12th of July. Yeah. Because I'm pro. Oh, 14th of July. So there you go, because I'm pro. So I'm expecting this to go everywhere, so I'm going to do it down here where there's a tissue. Oh, that was a very interesting pop. Picking up a coffee, so that's good. So apologies to Northern Monk. I have had this beer before, but quite a while back. I think I may have had this on draft at the refectory back in September, which is when I purchased this beer, back in September, can you believe, 10 months ago. I wouldn't advise you holding on to any kind of coffee stouts or porters that long, because the coffee is going to fade basically. So it's my fault. It's a jet black beer in the light. There's just over a finger of kind of mousse, like light kind of mocha coloured head. But yeah, there's tons of tiny little bubbles popping up in this beer. So let's get an aroma then. It's very kind of vinous, like plums, cherries, that kind of thing. Dark fruits for sure. Nice rich roasted malt. Slightly sweet on the back end. But there is coffee there, but I think it may have faded. It's not pow or nothing like that, so it's there, but it's a little bit subdued, so that's my fault. Well, about time I tried this beer. So let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh man, and that is still fantastic, and the coffee notes are big still. 10 months in, the mouthfeel is so smooth. Oh man, I mean, I'm reviewing this fairly late at night, not fairly late, about 10 o'clock, so probably not the best thing to do if you're busy the next day, because this kind of beer at this time of day is you're gonna be bright as a button at 3 in the morning kind of thing. So I'm gonna do all these. I've got another 2. I've got the Patrons Project 2 and the Patrons, the 1.02 and a 1.03 to do after this first one. So that is stunning. That is absolutely stunning. The time, 10 months in from when I purchased this beer. I mean, the coffee is still quite strong. It possibly faded a little bit. It's a long time since I've had this beer, so it's almost like having it again kind of thing. First time I've reviewed it. There is a slight kind of alcohol, not alcohol burn, but there's a slight burn of sorts. Not burn. I keep saying burn for some reason. There's a slight kind of charred, that the roaster, keep saying the wrong words, the roasty kind of malts, that kind of roasted rich coffee, you're getting that kind of slight kind of coffee bitterness from the coffee beans. But then underlying that, this is lovely smooth velvety kind of mouthfeel, and there's the dark fruits. Lovely creamy texture. It's the upper end of a medium body. That's fantastic, and it's leaving a cracking lacing. Fantastic stuff. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to go everywhere. I thought the coffee would have completely faded out, and I've just been left with that kind of roasted malt with maybe a little bit of dark fruits, and that'd be it. But no, it's still pretty damn good, which is a relief, because I was a bit worried that it was going to just do a review and it's going to be nah, and that would have been my fault. So, one of my favourite breweries in the UK as well. So, fantastic stuff. As for a rating, then, there's that kind of lovely kind of cherry chocolateness, creamy, like you're biting into I don't know, like a chocolate sponge cake with that gooey centre. That's that kind of thing. There is that kind of burnt chocolate, dark baker's chocolate thing going on as well, but it's not, nothing's too overpowering. Very nice indeed. For me, that's a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from me. If you've had this beer before, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me just show you this amazing thing again. Incidentally, Northern Monk, as you know, they are out of Leeds in West Yorkshire. Look at that, fantastic. And that's it. Thanks for watching then. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, that'd be really good of you. Leave comments down below. I'll put this, check out my Northern Monk playlist. I've got quite a few beers now listed there. Not all of them, but because they've done a lot in the last couple of years, but and especially the Patrons Project. I think we're up to Patrons Project, is it 5 whatever now? So, and there's a lot of beers I've missed. You're not going to get them all kind of thing, but anyway, new to the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.